A warm welcome, dear students. Find the number of zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. I'll tell you just for zeros, we have to find the values of x. First point, values of x, and then with that we have to find the sum and product. And here for coefficients, we know sum is minus b by a, product is c by a, and then we have to prove that these two are same. Okay, so now we'll go to the sum. For sum, x squared minus 2x minus 8. So first point, we have to find the zeros. How will we find the zeros? So we'll take minus 8 and 2. So what are the factors? Factors are 2 fours are 8. 2 fours are 8. When we multiply 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 4. Okay, so we'll just do the x squared factorization. X squared plus 2x minus 4x, and we'll follow with this. Instead of this minus 2, we have written the two factors, and then we will continue with minus 8. Now we'll take the common factor x. Here it will come x plus 2. Now in this minus is common, 4 is common. So we'll put others inside. So it is x. Minus 4 I have taken, so rest is x. And minus 4 if I take, it will become plus 2. Now x plus 2, x minus 4. Okay, these are the factors. Now the zeros will be, that is equating into 0. X plus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2. X minus 4 is equal to 0. X is equal to 4. So the zeros will be zeros of p of x. Here we'll write p of x. So zeros of p of x is equal to minus 2 comma 4. Minus 2 and 4. Okay, since it is an x squared, I told quadratic equation. So it is x squared, the degree is 2, we have two values of x. Okay, now the sum of zeros. This is for zeros. So sum of zeros will be, now this will be alpha and beta. Let alpha be minus 2 and beta be 4. Okay, so zeros will be alpha plus sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta. So minus 2 plus 4. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2. Product of zeros, alpha beta minus 2 into 4, that is minus 8. So we'll have this as 1. This as 1. Next coefficient, our p of x is x squared minus 2x minus 8. Okay, so a will be coefficient of x squared is 1, b will be coefficient of x, that is minus 2, and c will be constant, that is minus 8. So alpha plus beta is equal to sum of zeros. Sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. Minus b by a is minus of minus 2 by 1, that is 2. Product of zeros, c by a, that is c is minus 8. Minus 8 by 1, that is minus 8. So this is the second part. Okay. This is the second part. Now we have found out zeros. We have to prove the coefficients relationship between zeros and coefficient. Okay, for zeros we have found out the sum of zeros and product of zeros, and for coefficients also we have found out sum of zeros and product of zeros from 1 and 2. We verify sum of zeros and product of zeros and coefficients between zeros and coefficients. Hence proved. Second subdivision, P of S, 4s squared minus 4s plus 1. So first we'll find out the zeros. Okay, so it is 4 and minus 4. Okay, so it is 2 2s are 4. So minus. So minus 2 minus 4, 4 minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. So we'll write the factors. Yes, 4s squared minus 2s plus 1. So in this we'll take common these two first two terms. It is 2s is common. So 2s minus 1. Here in this minus 1 is common. 2s minus 1. So it is 2s minus 1 and 2s minus 1. So s is equal to half comma half. So the zeros are 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. Okay. Now sum of zeros is equal to half plus half is equal to 1. Product of zeros 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4. Since we are multiplying, we'll just multiply the denominators. Next, coefficients. P of x is equal to 4s squared minus 4s plus 1. A is equal to coefficient of s squared will be 4. Then B will be coefficient of s, that is minus 4. And C will be 1. So sum of zeros minus B by A is equal to minus of minus 4 by 4. So it is minus of minus 4. Okay. So 4 by 4 is 1. Product of zeros C by A, that is 1 by 4. So this is 1, this is 2. From 1 and 2, we verify zeros and coefficients. Hence proved. Hence verified. Next sum. Third sum. P of x is equal to 6x squared minus 3 minus 7x. This is a sum given students. we have to just rearrange. We have to rearrange and write it in order. X squared, x and then 3 constant. 6x squared minus 7x minus 3. Okay, so we'll first find the factors. So it is minus 18 and minus 7. So the factors will be 2 9s are 18. Okay, since you have a minus sign here and you have a minus sign here, I will put minus sign in the larger number. Okay, so when you multiply 2 and 9, you will get minus 18, minus 9, minus 18. When you subtract, you will get minus 9. Okay, so 6x squared we'll write as it is. Then we'll write the two factors plus 2x minus 9x minus 3. So in this first two terms, 2x is common. So it is 3x plus 1. In these two terms, minus and 3 is common. So it is 3x plus 1. So it is 2x minus 3 and 3x plus 1. So 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to 3 by 2. And it is minus 1 by 3. When we take it on the other side, it will become x is equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay, now sum of zeros is equal to 3 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3. So it is 3 by 2 minus 1 by 3. So we will take LCM. LCM will be 6 into 3 into 2. 9 minus 2. That is 7 by 6. Now product of zeros is equal to 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3. When you multiply, like 3 and 3 will get cancelled, so it is minus half. Now for the coefficients, P of x is equal to 6x squared minus 7x plus minus 3. So we just rearrange and write it. So x is equal to 6, sorry, a is equal to 6, a is equal to 6, b is equal to minus 7, c is equal to minus 3. So sum of roots, sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a is equal to minus of minus 7 by 6 is equal to 7 by 6. Product of zeros is equal to c by a. C is minus 3 by 6, that is minus 1 by 2. Now the answers are same. So just, or else you can just box the answer alone. Okay, this is 1, this is 2. From 1 and 2, we verify relationship between zeros and coefficients. Hence verified. Next sum. Fourth one, P of u 4u squared plus 8u. So we'll find the value, we'll take directly, we can take 4u common, so it will become u plus 2 is equal to 0, 4u is equal to 0, u plus 2 is equal to 0, so u is equal to 0 or u is equal to minus 2. Therefore, the zeros are 0 and minus 2. Sum of zeros, zero plus minus 2, that is minus 2. Product of zeros, 0 into minus 2 is 0. Now for the coefficient, p of u is equal to 4u squared plus 8u, a is equal to 4, b is equal to 8, c is equal to 0. So sum of zeros will be minus b by a. Minus b by a will be minus 8 by 4, that is minus 2. Product of zeros, will be c by a. So c is 0, 0 by 4, that is 0. So this will be 1, this will be 2. So from 1 and 2, relationship between zeros and coefficient are verified. Fifth one, t square minus 15. So this we can write it as t squared minus root 15 whole square. Okay, so this will be, formula will be a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Like this also we can write factors. Okay, so t minus root 15 into t plus root 15. So t will be, the zeros will be minus root 15 comma plus root 15. Okay, so sum of zeros will be minus root 15 plus root 15 is equal to 0. Product of zeros will be minus root 15 into plus root 15. This will be 15. For coefficient, p of x is equal to t squared minus 15. Now a will be 1, b will be, coefficient of x is not there, so we will just put it 0. Now coefficient of constant will be minus 15. Okay, sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. So minus 0 by 1. So that is 0. So product of roots, product of zeros will be c by a, that is minus 15 by 1. So that is minus 15. Okay, so So this will be 1 and this will be 2. From 1 and 2 we verify relationship between zeros and coefficient, hence verified. Next sum, sixth subdivision. P of x is equal to 3x squared minus x minus 4. So it is minus 12 and minus 1. So 4 3s are 12, 4 minus 3. Now 4 3s are 12. So we'll put the minus sign. Since it is minus sign here, we'll put the minus sign in the greater number. So it is 3x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 4. X is common. 3x minus 4. So 1 is common here. So 3x minus 4. So it is 3x minus 4 and x plus 1. So x is equal to 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. X is equal to 4 by 3. X plus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to 4 by 3 and minus 1. Okay, so sum of zeros (4 by 3) plus minus 1 is equal to 4 by 3 minus 1 by 1, and if we take LCM, this is into 3. So it is 3 common, 4 minus 3, that is 1 by 3. Product of zeros is equal to 4 by 3 into minus 1. So it is minus 4 by 3. Now we'll move on to the coefficients. P of x is equal to 3x squared minus x minus 4. So a will be coefficient of x squared, that is 3. B will be coefficient of x, that is minus 1. C will be constant, that is minus 4. Now sum of zeros will be minus b by a. Minus b by a is minus of minus 1 by 3. That is 1 by 3. Product of zeros is equal to c by a. C by a is minus 4 by 3. So now this 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 4 by 3 is matching. So we will just take so this is 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, we verify zeros and coefficients. Hence proved. Thank you.